Thanks for joining us here for the news at 6. I'm Birchelle Edmay.
And I'm Nick McGill. We start tonight with two IMPD officers accused of shooting a man who was awakened after sleeping in a car in his grandmother's driveway. They made their initial appearances in court this morning.
As Fox 59's Russ McQuaid shows us, the attorneys disagree about whether he was a threat to the officers that morning. Meanwhile, Macklin now has filed a federal civil rights lawsuit.
It was about 4 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Eve day when IMPD officers found Anthony Macklin asleep and armed in a car in his grandmother's driveway. 3 IMPD officers tried to awake Anthony Macklin inside the locked car, and when they perceived he raised the gun in his lap upon opening his eyes, they opened fire, pumping some 36 shots into the vehicle. Macklin was hit 3 times. Officers Carl Chandler and Alexander Gregory are both charged with 7 felony counts, the most serious of which carries a potential 16-year prison sentence upon conviction. They pleaded not guilty and were released on $3,000 cash bonds pending a December trial date.
He was not shot while sleeping. He was wide awake. He was awake. He reached for a gun. He turned that gun in the direction of the officers. That's not someone that is shot while they're sleeping.
There was many ways to wake someone up, sleeping in their car, and that was not one of them. Being in a small sleep like that, you hear banging, you immediately jump up, right? That's just like the normal thing. And I had no idea what that was.
So shots fired, started as a medic.
The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that the benefit of the doubt resides with officers who may shoot if they perceive the potential for serious bodily injury.
It's based on reasonableness. What would a reasonable officer do at that time? And we think these actions were reasonable.
We can't just go around shooting people saying that we have a perception. That perception may just be because he's a black man in the wrong neighborhood, and that's wrong.
Macklin is suing IMPD and the officers in federal court, claiming the department has a history of delaying job action versus officers involved in shootings and overwhelmingly finding that their actions are justified.
You got to ask, how many more big settlements or jury verdicts is the city going to pay before they put even a small amount of that money into better training and enforcing the policies on the books?
Macklin says he's incurred about $1 million in medical costs recovering from his injuries, and his attorney wants a lot more in compensation for the shooting. On the north side, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
So that investigation's still ongoing, and part of it will look at how this all started in the first place. Macklin's grandmother actually called police that day, unfamiliar with the vehicle, not knowing her grandson was inside sleeping. Now, another point you just heard from Russ was that the Macklin family attorney called into question how often Indianapolis must pay up for these excessive force claims. Fox 59 exclusively investigated how taxpayers, you, front that bill. I found IMPD often exceeded its budget for police settlements, at some points 6 times more than the actual budget. To read what the police chief had to say then about these instances and how much it costs you, read our investigation now at fox59.com, and there you'll also find continued coverage of the Macklin case.